Monday night marks Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of a new Jewish year, the year 5786. But why 5786? If you look in the Bible, there's no continuous system of counting years. As in the ancient Near East, years are designated by regnal years, the fourth year of King Solomon's reign, and in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia. Each ruler resets the count. In the Second Temple period, Jews adopt a fixed civil dating system, not the one we use today, though. In Jewish sources, it's called minyan shetarot, the era of contracts, because legal documents were dated that way. It's simply the Seleucid era, counting from 312 BCE, when Seleucus I, one of Alexander the Great's generals, took Babylon. By the Middle Ages, this felt awkward. Christians were counting to Jesus, Muslims from the Hijra. Why should Jews still count from a long-gone Greek king? That's when another system starts to appear, years since the creation of the world. At first, it shows up alongside the Seleucid dates in Genizah documents, but it becomes universal once Maimonides in the 12th century codifies it. So where do the years since the creation of the world come from? Medieval Jews relied on Seder Olam Rabbah, an early rabbinic chronicle from the 2nd century CE. It builds a continuous timeline from creation to the destruction of the Second Temple by combining biblical numbers with a few interpretive moves. First, it adds up the genealogies in Genesis 5 and 11, Adam at Seth's birth, Seth at Enosh's birth, and so on, to carry the count from creation year 1 down to Abraham. Then for the interval from Isaac to the Exodus, it reads Genesis 15:13, your seed shall be strangers 400 years, as beginning with Isaac's birth. This reduces the Egyptian sojourn to about 210 years. And places the Exodus in the year 2448 since the creation of the world. Then, for the time between the Exodus and the First Temple, it follows 1 Kings 6:1. In the 480th year after the Exodus, Solomon began to build the house of the Lord. This puts the start of the First Temple in the year 2928 since the creation of the world. Then, the reigns of the Judean kings are added up until the temple's destruction, giving the fall of the First Temple in the year 3338 since the creation of the world. Then, it inserts the 70 years of Babylonian exile foretold by Jeremiah in 2511, making the rebuilding of the Second Temple in the year 3408 since the creation of the world. Finally, because the Bible does not state how long the Second Temple stood, Seder Olam interprets Daniel's 70 weeks, 490 years, subtracting the 70 years of exile, leaving 420 years, placing the destruction of the Second Temple in the year 3828 since the creation of the world, which corresponds to 70 CE. To make this scheme work, Seder Olam compresses nearly 2 centuries of Persian rule into just 34 years. That neat pattern, First Temple 410 years, exile 7 years, and Second Temple 420 years, is shorter than actual history, which explains why traditional count comes about 165 years short compared to modern chronology. All told, this places creation in the autumn of 3761 BCE. Keep counting forward from the temple's destruction in 70 CE, the year 3828 since the creation of the world, and you'll arrive at today's number, 5786 years since the creation of the world. Now you know.